Madam, is my video visible? I don't see my video on the screen. So
No, Debashish, yours not. Chitta is visible,
okay.
Chinmay is visible, Vrutidev visible, Dharmaniranjan also visible.
Ma'am, can you give me 30 seconds to change the device? I think my camera
Take
is
31 seconds. Take
okay.
31 seconds.
Okay.
Who else? It is Vrutidev, Chinmay, Chitta, Debashish, Dharmaniranjan. Right?
Am I visible now, ma'am?
Yes, you are visible, very much visible.
Okay, so
the previous group,
so
I appreciate Rakhi because she introduced every group member of her of the group. So and she had a clarity also like that. You can start. Leader may start.
So good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone from my teammates. I am Debashish Padi, leader of Group 2. We have roll number 6 to 11, Vrutidev, Chinmay, Chitranjan, and Dharmaniranjan in my team. So the topic that we have chosen today is teamwork and leadership qualities. We will be primarily focusing on teamwork and giving some importance to leadership qualities as well. We have tried to include some real life examples and a reference to the story and a reference to a movie, which I hope you will like. So let us begin our presentation with a story from our own motherland, Odisha. So every Odia sitting here must have heard about the team of Panchasakha. So the team of Panchasakha had Gopavandhu Das, Nilakantha Das, Harihar Das. Then we have Krupa Sindhu Misra and we have Godavarisa Misra. So all five of them who came from very distinct families, but with a very poor economic background. So all of them constituted a team because they had a common belief that the education system of Odisha needed to be changed. They believed that nationalism can only arise if we train our youth properly by the means of education. So they established the uh, Satyavadi Vanavidyalaya in Puri, and that started out with just 19 students. Soon it grew to such an extent that it was so nationally recognized, it was so influential that it has been often called the cradle of Odisha's nationalism. So that is the power of teamwork. That is the power when just five people come together and make a team. So I would like to associate this teamwork with our story, and I will pass it over to Bhrutidev, who will continue.
Thank you, Devashish. Now, as Devashish said, we'll talk about the second chapter, which you just read. The second chapter contains a story which is a fabulous example of teamwork and team spirit. A ship can be considered as a human body which cannot function without its brain, which will be its captain. But surely it cannot function with only its brain and not its organs, which in the case of a ship will be its crew. So, unless there is a strong team spirit of unity and cooperation between the crew and the captain, surely the ship will not make it far off the coast. And we have observed from the story that some of the crew members who are just kids showed such optimism and patience that lit the lamp of hope for the captain. This, in fact, this gave the captain the strength and the determination with which he was able to make it onto the land of the living from the threshold of the gates of the underworld. They were only able to see the light of the day past the dark night due not only due to their action-oriented mind and the swiftness in action, but most importantly due to the spirit of unity and the teamwork between them. So with this, I would like to pass it on to Chinmay, who would give the scope of teamwork with the help of the example of the movie The Avengers. Thank you.
Thank you, Prutidev. I would like to refer to a movie I think most of us have watched, and one of our most favorite movie, The Avengers. The Avengers taught us to accept one another in a team, regardless of our differences in our backgrounds, in our culture, in our personality, in every sphere of life. It doesn't matter whether the team consists of 2 members or 20 members. If all the members have the same vision and the mission, we should set aside all our differences and work together and proceed in order to achieve our mission and achieve our goal. The Avengers belong to different parts of the universe. Thor belonged to the planet Asgard, Gamora belonged to the planet Morag, but they set aside all their differences and work together in order to defeat their common foe, the mad titan Thanos, who was deviously planning to wipe out the population of the whole universe. The Avengers had different abilities. Some had the power of the thunderstorm. Some had the weapons that could destroy some whole countries. And so they all put together their strength and defeated him. Similarly, in a team, all the members have different skills and different powers. And so the ignorance of one might lead to the doom of the whole team. And so we must work together in order to achieve and bring success to the mission or the project. And we must remember that a rainbow cannot be formed without the unity of all the 7 colors. With this, I would like to pass on to Dharmaniranjan, who would continue to explain us the qualities that a leader should possess.
Thank you, Chinmay. I am here to speak about some qualities of good leader. A leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. A leader is important because he or she can inspire others in a group or organization to achieve more and be better. A good leader must be confident and sure of his or her actions. Leaders should also be honest in order to build respect and cooperation among the different team members or workers. Communication skills are most important to maintain transparency in the organization, and a leader must have them. A leader is the one who who shows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. A sense of understanding of each other's powers and weakness is what makes them united. A good leader should be creative and innovative, and this innovation can only happen if the leader is willing to take risks and is a good decision maker. These qualities can help in the group of a system and help the workers to do their best for the success of the organization. Then I would like to call Chittaranjan for.
Thus, we have come to the end of our presentation. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, ma'am. Thus, we have come to the end of our presentation. Teamwork and leadership are symbiotic relations. One cannot exist with the other. One cannot exist without the other. They have to be balanced, coordinated, and synchronized for optimal organizational performance towards the successful outcomes. Both leadership and teamwork is what forms the basis of effective organizational and societal functioning. A leader is chosen by the members of the team by means of teamwork, and the leader channelizes the energy of the team towards the success by making the team to realize the common goal. So we would like to end our presentation with a quotation Leaders are not great because of their power, but their ability to empower. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is a very good presentation. This is
Thank
a
you.
very good presentation. With each next presentation, we are all improving. Very good. Only one of your group member needs to take care a bit of the pronunciation. All right. I'll not name. I'll text him later on. Only one of your group member needs to work upon the pronunciation. Okay, not very bad, but compared to others, one of your member. I'll tell him personally. Thank you so much. Good.
Thanks very much.
Next group.